Hey there, everyone. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Um, Recently, I've been asked to do a brief video, like introduction to the Stalker Anomaly and the Expedition Pack. Also, the reshade for the game and how to set it all up to look a little bit better than it does by default. So, like I posted a couple of days ago, I'm gonna send a to addition to the card to another video that I've made a couple of days ago, so you'll be able to see that one as well. But I'm gonna put all the links that are necessary to get this in this video as well. So starting from Stalker Anomaly itself, as the main game, it's a pack of three games basically. Shadow of Chernobyl, uh, Call of Pripyat, and Clear Sky, if I'm not mistaken. All three of those games are within this game pack, the mod. So basically, it's 9.5 gig. You just download it from the website using this link over here. Once you do, you unpack the game into directory that you like. I've got it all in. Oops, sorry, that's not the one. Um, there we go. All unpacked over here in one folder. As you can see, there's a couple of different files you won't be able to see at the beginning, and that's because there's this utility that helps us to get all the mods installed and uninstalled from the game, um, help to do it clean without having to reinstall the whole thing, unpack it, and struggle too hard. So once you download that one as well, you copy this to your main game folder. You should be able to see this icon over here. And once you press that one, you'll be able to see all the mods that you've got uh, in your mod folder over here, and the ones that are actually installed in game. So that will enable that mod. That you got the arrows over here. You press the arrow from left to right to add that mod to the game. As you can see, I got only that one right now at the moment. This is all you really need, as it makes the game uh, run stable. It's not crashing. Running different mods can cause different problems with each other. They can have exceptions that uh, using the same file basically and overwrites one, and the game won't be stable. Having this one installed, it makes everything easy, and there's a lot of new features to the game just using that one. Uh, okay, so we got the game, we got the mod inside the mod folder over here. We enabled the mod. You can see those mods are available on the website. This is the graphic overhaul. It's just a graphic overhaul, so if you download this one, you won't get all of that. You have to open the read more section, then scroll down a little bit up to this MediaFire um, file. Basically, you download this one, it opens that page. You download 5.8 gig. You unpack it, you put it in the mods file folder over here. Then you'll be able to see this. You add it on the right side, like I got, and you basically run the game. Okay, so let's do it right now. We're gonna see if oh yeah, there's one more thing as well. Once you start the game, to run the Anomaly launcher exe, you'll be greeted with this launcher screen. You select your rendering options, obviously the lower GPU systems and basically lower systems. You're gonna go a little bit lower over here to the older DirectX versions. I'm running on 11. My PC is, well, not the worst, can handle this. I do advise running debug mode, as it helps to check and test everything, um, just to see if the game installed properly, if there's all the files are there. There shouldn't be need to that really, because it's pretty stable and works, but it also has a little bit of benefit for you if you want to start the game and just see, everything basically. Okay, I keep the shadow map on 2048. This is enough resolution, and okay, that's it. So you start the game by pressing this button over here. Wait a few moments. Now you greeted with this screen. As you can see on the top, there was this notification to press home button. You can press home button even over here. So this is the shader setup. Um, yeah, your cursor will be enabled now. You'll be able to scroll up and down through all these options and check and uncheck everything. We'll do that in a second just to have something to work. I've loaded the save game, but if you go to the new game sections, you'll be greeted with a screen that allows you to choose your faction, your profile picture, your name, starting gear, and also some of the difficulties and different uh, survival um, modes in the game. Alright, so now I'm pretty sure I got the mods already enabled. As you can see, there's quite a few things looking a little bit different. Uh, let's go somewhere over here to see. It's pretty clear. I won't shoot anyone just by accident. Alright, so let's press home to get that Reshade Preset menu. Uh, Over here you got all the options that are available. You can select pretty much everything just to see if the game runs good and smooth for you. I think by default the Neo Bloom, this option, this one, Bloom and Sharpen are enabled. As cool as it looks, I think it's a little bit too much, and it makes things well sometimes difficult to distinguish. I think the bloom is a little bit overwhelming, even though it makes a great effect. I think it's a little bit too much. Um, you can change the weather, and I do advise doing that because sometimes you're gonna set up your preferred look to the game, and then the weather is gonna change. You won't be able to see anything, for example, at night or when the weather is too bright. The bloom is gonna be quite annoying. Also with the bloom enabled, when you go to your options or to your inventory, you'll be seeing this glow almost to the all the items that are a little bit more bright. It is quite difficult. It is quite harsh for the eyes, so I do advise to turn that off. So Neo Bloom, I'm pretty sure that this one also was turned off. Bloom, Smart Sharpen, yeah, I guess those options were disabled for me. So now as you can see, everything looks as it should. And it's not as annoying as it was. Okay, the game has also the debug mode, that one that I said before. You can turn on in the launcher menu. So if you press F7, you'll be greeted with this screen, which gives you option to change quite a lot about the game. As you can see, there's already a God mode over here. So if you want to test things, if you want to see if you know if you don't want to die straight away, just check a couple of things. You're welcome to do that, but be advised if you do this, you'll have to restart the game to well disable it because it stays on. You can turn it off, but you have to put the command line in. You can put also Debug Hud, which gives you all the things that are around you, uh, help out to find things, and make your life a bit easier if you want to install more mods. This is gonna be quite useful. Uh, Options like get info about something, kill something, or actually kill yourself. I use this menu mostly for changing weather and making sure that, for example, the setup that I use at the moment is the one that I want to use, or do I have to change something more? For example, if you go change the weather to, or change the time actually to a night, you can open the menu over here, and you can change some of the things um, to make it more atmospheric. Yeah, it all has kind of a personal preference to it. So the default settings are, I'm pretty sure all the top ones over here set to on. I did turn some of them off. I think that's the way I got the game when I play most of the time. So it's not too difficult to see things any day, at night. The bloom is not overwhelming. Um, and the game looks absolutely amazing. Yeah. Alright. So going back over here, you can also change the rain to clear weather to, all the things that you really want. There's so many options to play with, to choose from. Uh, the game has, the team has added so many things to the game, lowering the weapon, aiming with the different sights. You have to press V to aim with the sights. With a like the normally it would be a grenade launcher or under barrel. This changes the gun option like that. You can lower the gun pressing B, beta. Um, T wipes your visor. Yeah, there's many different options also in the menu. If you go over here, you can set up the lights. So you can set up the gamma, looking at the game actually, being able to set things up just as you please. Changing these options is can make the whole thing look absolutely different. There's a ton of different settings, starting from field of view, going to advanced over here. You can limit your FPS, world details, different ways of, you know, anti-aliasing, um, detail bumping, tessellation, grass details. I wouldn't set the grass too high because it makes the game run like crap. Uh, but definitely would recommend running the sun rays and the high because it just looks beautiful. Volumetric lights and all the other effects, as you can see, are on. I do play with motion blur, but sometimes I actually turn it off because it's too much. There's a ton of options. It all depends, how you want to play the game, what's your play style. Uh, you got all the options from selecting things like from the zone, the spawns of the mutants, the way that the enemies behave, the difficulty of the game, your name, anything. You name it, it's here. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Covered most of the things that I was supposed to, all of them actually. If you got any questions, feel free to comment and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, take it easy and have fun.